Hi everyone, and welcome to NTCA's TileTV. I'm Mark Heinlein, NTCA's Training Director, and today I want to talk to you about lippage control systems. We use these systems to hold our tiles in place while they're curing and to help us dial out that last little bit of lippage while they're being set. So how do these systems work and why do we need them? Well, we need them to help us take out the bit of human error that we're allowed by our industry standards. NTCA 108 says that in addition to the actual warpage in a tile that meets NTCA 137.1, the tile manufacturing standard, we're allowed 1/32 of an inch for our human error. So the actual warpage in a tile that meets this standard plus 1/32 of an inch for our human error, that is the tolerance for lippage in an installation. So we use a device like these right here to help us get that lippage out of the installation. This device has a stem and a cap. The stem is placed into the bond coat and the cap is placed on top of the stem, just like I've done here. I've dialed it down and it now holds the tile in place and it's made them flat across the surface to be lippage free. This one has done the same thing. It has a stem, it has a cap. The cap is placed on the stem and tightened up with a tool like this to make sure that the tiles are pressed down into the bond coat so there's a lippage-free finished surface on top. Over here, I've got a little bit different version. I've got a stem with a wedge. The wedge is placed into the stem and then it's tightened up with an adjustable tool to make sure that the tiles are brought down to the same level towards the substrate and leaving us with a lippage-free surface. Another type is this one with this type of stem and this one with the cap that goes on top, just like I have here, and it's snugged down with this tool to press the tile down into the bond coat and leave us with that lippage-free surface. After we've done that, we want to clean up around our cap because the process of doing that will get us some squeeze through of the bond coat. So what we do is we remove that cap, we pull it off, and we use a professional grade tool like this one. This is designed to work with a bucket of water and a sponge, and it gets in there and cleans up that thin set that came up into the system while we were taking the lippage out with our lippage control system. This tool is very important to make sure that we don't have to use this tool after it's cured to get in there and possibly chip the tile. That's not a good thing because then we just generate more work for ourselves having to replace broken and chipped tiles in our installation. So as you install these systems, go back around, remove the caps, give it a nice cleaning, freshen it up with some fresh water and a nice clean sponge, replace the cap so that it holds it in place while it's curing, and you'll end up with a lippage-free installation that meets the standards of NTCA 108. And that's what we want to do to have a great reputation and produce a terrific tile installation.